Want to speak English fluently and with confidence? You are in the right place. Learning through stories makes speaking fun and easy. Listen carefully and repeat every word out loud. Feel free to adjust the playback speed to match your comfort. Get ready, it is story time. Let us dive into today's story. In a peaceful forest, there lived a small white rabbit. He was kind and gentle and had many animal friends. He loved to play, hop around, and talk to everyone. One morning, the rabbit heard a strange noise in the woods. He stood still and listened carefully to the rustling leaves. Suddenly, a deer came running and shouted loudly in fear. The deer told the rabbit that hunters were in the forest. They had nets and traps and were catching animals quickly. The deer warned the rabbit to hide or run away fast. The rabbit thanked the deer and ran to find his friends. He thought they could all hide together and stay safe. First, he went to the monkey who was sitting on a tree. The rabbit asked the monkey if he could hide with him. The monkey said the branches were too thin and weak. He told the rabbit to try asking someone else for help. The rabbit nodded and rushed to the otter near the river. He asked if he could stay in the otter's den. The otter said the den was small and already full. Feeling worried, the rabbit ran to the jackal in the bushes. He asked the jackal if he could share his cave. The jackal looked nervous and said he was leaving the forest. The rabbit felt more scared as each friend turned him away. He had helped them before, but now they would not help him. He started to feel sad and alone in the big forest. Just then, he saw a tortoise slowly walking toward a rock. He asked the tortoise if he had any place to hide. The tortoise said his shell was only good for one. The rabbit thanked him anyway and sat down to rest. He thought hard about where to go and how to stay safe. The forest felt different now, filled with fear and silence. He decided to dig a hole under a pile of dry leaves. He worked quickly, using his paws to make a small tunnel. Once inside, he covered the entrance with twigs and grass. Not long after, the hunters entered the forest with nets. They looked around but walked past the rabbit's hiding place. He stayed very still and did not make a sound. When the hunters left, the rabbit came out slowly and safely. He looked around and saw that many animals were caught. He felt lucky and a little bit sad at the same time. The next day, he saw his friends return to the forest. They looked happy and pretended like nothing had happened. The rabbit stayed quiet but remembered everything they had done. He learned that not all friends are true in times of need. Some stay only during happy days and run away during trouble. The rabbit decided to be kind but also choose friends wisely. From that day, the rabbit lived more carefully in the forest. He still smiled and greeted others but trusted only a few. His heart was still kind, but now it was also smart. The animals sometimes asked the rabbit why he stayed distant. He would smile and say he was just being careful. He knew that a true friend helps when it really matters. The story of the rabbit spread across the forest slowly. Young animals listened to it and learned to be wise. They understood the value of real friendship and support. Even the birds sang the tale from tree to tree. They reminded others to help friends when danger comes close. Because friendship is not only for fun but also for support. The rabbit lived a long life and became wise and calm. He became a quiet hero among the creatures of the woods. His story became a gentle lesson passed through many generations. Sometimes we find out who our real friends are in tough times. Kindness is always important, but so is protecting your heart. The rabbit taught us that courage and wisdom can come quietly. Thank you for joining this shadowing practice. You are doing a great job learning English. Keep it up and practice every day to improve even faster. Come back tomorrow for another short story and more speaking practice. Shadowing means listening and speaking at the same time. It helps you speak clearly and confidently. Use your voice and follow the speaker closely. You will sound more fluent in no time. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun stories and daily practice.